Hi, I'm Gabrielle Juliano-Villani. I'm a licensed clinical social worker and I specialize in breath work and meditation work for anxiety. So let's go over the 3-3-3 calming rule for anxiety. The 3-3-3 rule is a grounding technique that helps calm symptoms of anxiety and manage panic attacks. Recognizing sights, sounds, and textures can ground you in the present moment and pinpoint what is causing your stress. The 3-3-3 rule can be practiced anywhere and is easy to remember when you need it the most. The 3-3-3 rule asks that you find 3 examples of what you can see, what you can hear, and touch within your current environment. While this method is short and simple, you should really take your time when focusing on each of these items that you are identifying, because this technique is not meant to be rushed, and the slower that you go, the more it will help your anxiety and keep you grounded. Start by using breathing techniques to feel more relaxed. You can utilize the 3-3-3 rule anytime you start to feel anxious. Before I continue, I've linked our in-depth article on exercises to reduce anxiety and some resources for getting treatment in the comments. As always, Choosing Therapy's content is created by licensed therapists and reviewed by medical professionals. Help us promote reliable mental health content by subscribing to our channel and liking our videos. And leave us a comment with any questions you still have after this video down below. To use the 3-3-3 rule for anxiety, do the following. First, focus on 3 things that you can see. Focusing on things that you can see helps you become visually aware of your surroundings. You can notice big objects such as a tree or a chair, or you can look for something smaller and more discreet in your surrounding environment. It could even be like a piece of paper or a pen or a penny. The idea isn't necessarily to have objects in mind that you want to see, but rather to focus on the world around you. This helps you deal with your anxiety by removing you from the chatter that's going on inside your head that can be causing you stress. For step 2, focus on 3 things that you can hear. So switching your attention to your environment can help you transition from a state of that inward thinking or that inward chatter to one in which you're more cognizant of your surroundings instead. However, depending on your location, you might have a hard time isolating sounds. So some things to listen for include clock ticking, clacking of keys or keyboard, or even somebody sniffling. If you're outside somewhere, you can notice the leaves rustling in the wind, cars passing, people walking by and chatting, or dogs barking. For step number 3, you want to focus on 3 things that you can touch or that you can move. These can be within your reach or even parts of your body. Identifying tangible items is one of the fastest ways to ground yourself when you're feeling anxious. Teaching yourself to focus on the physical environment helps you feel anchored and reminds you to be here and now in this present moment. The 3-3-3 rule for anxiety can be useful in a variety of situations since it's a really quick and easy technique to remember. Additionally, you don't need any supplies or materials to practice this exercise, so you can do this anywhere. You can do this when you're driving, when you're presenting, taking an exam, or any situation where you are experiencing social anxiety. Here's an example of when you can use the 3-3-3 rule during a panic attack while driving. So some people become very anxious when driving, especially if you're lost or if you're in a new or unfamiliar place. In these types of cases, using the 3-3-3 rule helps you better focus on the road ahead and to calm your senses. This can be a crucial exercise to adopt because it allows you to remain cognizant, or it allows you to remain aware of your vehicle and where you're at right now. Of course, if you're truly experiencing a panic or an anxiety attack while driving, you should pull over to the nearest shoulder to keep yourself safe. Continue to practice grounding techniques such as this one, the 3-3-3 rule, until you start to feel calm again. The 3-3-3 rule is not a cure-all for anxiety, but it's a great way to calm anxious thoughts that you might be having. For more anxiety calming exercises and other helpful tools, we've linked resources in the description below. Remember, the sooner you get support for anxiety, the better. Don't wait until it's had a major impact on your enjoyment of life, your work, your relationships, and your family.